Cool. You seen
The
that?
boys. I've seen all the boys.
Yes.
Did you like the boys
Me?
this season? Did you like this season?
I'm actually quite offended for you actually asking me out of everyone.
I'm going to ask everyone.
Okay, ask them first.
Did you like the season?
Let's record.
Calm. Say less. Depending how you look, what your answer is, you're gonna get a different side of you.
Okay. I want the smoke.
I'm with you.
Alright, cool.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Kev.
Mohammed Hashi.
And guys, we have a very, very, very special guest in the building today. The return of our first guest in the Small Time Critics studio. The return of Junior from the OUTTAKE Network.
Turning champion.
Hello, people.
Yeah, Junior, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. As you guys can see from the title of the video, we are doing the review for The Boys season 4. Season 4. Yeah, I fixed it. I saw
Right.
it. Season 4. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very excited for this episode.
Yeah.
But guys, before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. And the OUTTAKE Network, Junior's team, all their socials are down in the description below, so go check them out, please. Yeah. So who wants to start?
Sorry. Can I slip out? Because I need to go to the loo quickly. But
Go to the
I
loo.
need to go to
This
the
is
loo.
actually crazy.
Keep this in.
To the loo. Keep this in. We'll keep it 100% in this.
Take the down pass. Go, man.
Off you go.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Be careful. You saw what happened to your mother milk when you went to the toilet.
Ah!
I like that.
That was good. All right. Let the guest
Let me
start.
go first.
No, let the guest start.
You know what? That's right. That's
Come on, man.
Season
Have some
four.
decorum.
You got to be a good host. You're
Come
right.
on, man.
You know, yeah. Before we actually started, I did want to ask you guys how you feel about the show. Before I see how I wanted to gauge on it, but
Do you want us to start then?
I'll say all I say about this season is
Go on.
that this season of The Boys has its ups and downs. For me, as a whole, I was disappointed with this season. And we can go into spoilers later on, but that's my take of the season.
Can I go next?
Of course.
Thank you, brother. This season was meh.
Okay.
It was meh to the point where, all right, there are a couple of decent episodes in this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a couple of great standout performances. One being, of course, Homelander in episode 4. His Emmy. That Emmy win is already secured.
I do have some issues that episode. But
Yes.
we'll get into it.
A lot was happening in the episode in terms of
Yeah.
plot wise, and I thought Annie in episode 7.
She was... No, the last episode, isn't it?
Was it? Yeah, episode 8.
Episode 8. Yeah.
Episode 8. And
Erin Moriarty.
Erin Moriarty.
She had fun.
She had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And a great acting showcase.
Yes,
it really was.
definitely.
But I thought, essentially, my issue with the show is this: the show was spinning its wheels
Yes.
because the characters have so much plot armor to the point where, obviously, we as an audience have to accept that these characters are going to be in rooms together, and Homelander is not going to kill everyone, even though he can easily do that.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
we accept that to a certain extent.
Can we accept that?
Unfortunately, we have to, I guess, isn't it? It's part of suspension of disbelief, so to speak, when you're watching the show, isn't it? But I think it's one of those things where, like, we were getting like really kind of like raunchy scenes that we've had in previous seasons, and we had like this horrible kind of episode of kind of like Tech Night. I think it's episode 6, I believe, and that was a real kind of tough watch. The whole kind of like crazy kind of like man eating sheep as well, and stuff like that, and the flying kind of sheep, so to speak. Again, didn't really give us anything like super new.
Yes.
I thought episode 8 was a standout episode because, again, it was interesting how kind of tables turned on everyone and stuff like that. Again,
You ain't gonna like it's not that you're not gonna like what I say about episode 8, but
okay. I thought I've very much enjoyed kind of the young boy's character. What's the character's name? The Homelander's son.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Homeboy.
Homeboy.
Homeboy, man.
Ryan's nice.
Homeboy, man.
Homeboy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Homeboy.
So offensive. Homeboy.
Some of the offensive stuff is so funny.
It's crazy. But again, a lot of the kind of like kind of social commentary stuff is always funny kind of thing and stuff like that. But again, a lot of the stuff like January 6th, you can see it coming a mile away. The whole kind of JFK kind of like, you know what I mean, Dewey Plaza.
But they're not hiding it though. They're not like purposely trying to make it subtle at all anyway.
But again,
What is your issue with that though?
in terms of like the
Well, basically, it's I know it's satire, but it's still commentary on the current
stuff that's happening now.
Yeah.
But in previous seasons, they've done that so much better, though.
No, but they've all. Yeah, I understand. But this is a very sort of, it's a hot topic, and if they do it, I mean, it's a very sensitive topic. If they overdo it, which I think they're sort of teetering on the edge,
That's the issue.
it makes an issue in regards to the audience.
Yeah.
Their audience will obviously watching it, but then
They take their hand early. That's the main issue, Cam.
But what else are they meant to do? Like this sort of the storyline in season
3.
Four.
What are you talking about?
4.
This season.
This season
Season
4.
four,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's how are you going to go around that? By they're going to have to show their
So
hand early.
essentially, for me, this season has just been spinning its wheel for the final season. Season 5.
I feel like it's just
You know
a
what I'm
setup for season.
It's all
5.
set up for season 5.
Can't you just say that all of the seasons have been spinning its wheels to season
Bruv,
5?
Yeah.
if you look back at it,
It's the same thing, no?
it's been the same thing.
No,
these last couple
but
seasons.
there's always been different kind of antagonists and antagonistic forces, different
Yeah.
kind of like motivations for each season, other than this one. You know what I'm saying? Because this one, they've been kind of building to this January 6th and the confirmation of the election and stuff like that, and Sing and all that kind of stuff since episode 1. So that's the reason why I say it's been spinning its wheels for season 5, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because think of the way season 3 ended. You know what I'm saying? Season 3 ended with the loss of innocence of Ryan as homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we get to obviously see that story, but interspersed in this kind of overall narrative that is going towards the kind of big kind of finale finish of the overall kind of like boys kind of like kind of like unifying idea of can a world kind of exist like harmoniously with kind of superheroes and human beings. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's far gone. That sort of that sort of concept that's far gone from season 1. Like they clearly can't live together because of the lights of the Homeland and 7. I think originally it was a view into a world where superheroes aren't the beacon of light that everyone's used to. Having like a different take on it. So with that being said, I think that was gone out the window from the jump, because clearly these guys want to be superior and they don't want to be a PR machine anymore. They just want to live as is by ruling everybody because they're superpowered.
Yes. What did you think about this season? What did you think about this season?
Again, I wouldn't go as far as saying it was just spinning the wheel, because I wanted to see where the connection was from. To be honest, I'm not going to lie, Gen V was a better season than this.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I
I
agree.
agree.
I wanted to see the connection, and it coming so far in the season made me think they should have at least inserted them in earlier. It would have given some, because there were some episodes that, I'm not even gonna lie, the one when they went to the farm with the sheep,
Very
pointless.
Yeah.
If they had done some sort of like insertion there where you have the Gen V, I do understand with obviously.
Why
the
was
loss
that
of-
episode pointless?
Because like, again,
Like they got the Samir guy who makes the
virus.
the
That-
virus
that
and all of
sheeps.
that stuff. That was also the
but being
episode.
chased by flying sheeps. Come on, man. Come on.
No, but you're saying the episode is pointless. That's what I'm trying to say.
Because
Like,
I-
there was
yeah.
There was key.
we got
Yeah,
things
facts
from the
together,
episode.
yeah.
That was also the episode where we kind of not confirmed, but people started speculating. Kessler's not real.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in Butcher's head and things
Yeah.
like
When
that.
you lot saw
So-
that, did you lot go?
That was the episode
wow.
after. Sorry, that was
No,
the
that
episode
was
after.
after.
no, that
No,
was
that
that
was the
episode.
Oh no, it was the
wasn't.
start. It
It
was
was
the
the-
start.
it was the
No,
episode
no.
Next episode.
No, listen. They had the sheep thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Butcher chopped off his leg, right? He
Yeah.
goes back to him, and then he's talking to Thing, and he goes, "We're gonna do something to you." And you see Samir look to the side, like, "Who the hell is he talking to?" I said, "That's
maybe
when
that's an
that's where the
indication.
speculation
Oh,
started."
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but the reveal was in
But the
next episode.
confirmation was afterwards when he
Yeah,
was just like, "You can see
Yeah.
Becca," kind of
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Some-
what's
Yeah.
going on here?
Some fake Fight Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do get what you lot are saying about spinning his wheels and like the season. I don't think it's the strongest season.
I think it's the weakest season.
I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But yeah, go on.
What do you think of the fact that these soups are being basically, as a social commentary, are being kind of put in the kind of far right Republican kind of thing, whereas they need to kind of take back the country and all that kind of stuff. What do you guys think of that? And kind of human beings are kind of like woke, kind of like Dems and stuff like that, and weak, and what does that say about Biden and all that kind of stuff?
I think there is maybe from my point of view, I think you've kind of got that little bit too wrong, a bit wrong. So not too wrong, but a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
Whereas not all the soups are that way inclined.
Of course, yeah.
It's obviously it's not human v soups. It's the 7 and the machine.
Yeah.
which is Vought.
Yeah.
They're the problems. They're the problem because I can't remember the other episodes or other seasons having the supers against humans. Not everybody's like that.
Yeah.
Some supers just want to live their life as normal,
Yeah.
or they just want to. So I don't think it's suits v humans. I think it's the machine. The Vought, and everything they want.
The
they
Vought
wanna
and the
keep-
military-industrial complex.
Exactly,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. To go to kind of going back
Yeah.
to kind of like a character level.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the kind of character development of let's first start with the boys and then go to
Yeah.
the actual 7. But let's start with the boys. What do you guys think of that kind of characters and their dynamics this season?
Everything's been horrible.
I think Huey,
Huey's done.
Huey especially, but I think he got done very dirty in a way this season. Like, I think there's been a lot of talk obviously online about sexual assault and
Yeah.
stuff like
What?
that with Huey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
The Tech Night episode, he
episode.
was R-word.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about in the show, not
Yeah,
out?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
in the show,
sorry.
yeah.
They
He
play around
was
with him too much. in
That and
Yeah,
then
in the show.
also, if you look at it honestly, the shifter that swapped
Yeah.
with Thing,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah, he
R-word
was odd
a
as well.
lot of times.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
After that, do you know what I mean? But they kind of, in a way, brushed that to the side a
Yeah.
little bit.
They make Huey just like this adorable like guy that they can just take the mick out of.
Yeah,
And he just.
yeah. But I do
I think
like
it's-
him. Like at the same time, do you know what I
In fact,
mean?
if a full season in, there has to be some form of development where he has like
Yes.
a little bit of brain power, like
But-
understands.
okay.
But
That-
his dad was dying. He brought his dad back to
Yeah.
life and then killed him
Yeah.
again.
Can I? Okay, so my
I
thing
almost
is,
forgot about that. You know.
Yeah.
And innocent people died
Yeah.
because of his dad's
Oh
actions.
no, but that
Yeah.
that is the boys. So
But
it is-
Huey's, but
But it's
Huey's
Huey.
done it.
Yeah, I know,
Huey,
it's
I
fine.
agree
No,
with him.
but
Yeah.
he's been battle hardened from season 1. From his girlfriend died, he's been battle hardened. Even though he's act
But
very
you
soft.
kind of look at as Huey as more like the guy that's meant to be the one that saves
He
people.
has the morals,
or
innit?
wants to save
The
people.
audience
wants to,
surrogate,
but
basically.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he's actually said in that he said like obviously
He said he doesn't even blink at
he
blood
doesn't
anymore.
blink at blood
Yeah.
anymore. Anyway, before I
He had blood splat on his face. He's like,
but before I move on,
no.
I think I think there's Huey's. I know Huey is that guy, but he has a bigger role to play, and I think he still have some super abilities because if what's his name? Oh,
Butcher.
Butcher. His accent is horrible.
Oh my.
No, wait. No, we've got 5
minutes.
minutes for just the accent, so we'll get back to that. But
Fair enough.
he's still got remnants of his superpower, regardless of that whole out of his chest. And Huey took the serum as well, took V as well.
So he still has it dormant. in him.
I believe he has it
Okay.
dormant, and I think that's gonna come.
But Butcher actually took V afterwards.
Yeah, he was.
That's the
back in it.
difference,
He was
innit?
back in it.
Oh,
What
was
they
he?
what they took in the last season 3 was temp V. In this season, because Butcher wanted to get rid of the tumor, he actually took V.
V.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you
You're
know
right,
what?
actually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
temporal V.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, obviously in stadium, innit, you get the
This guy. Stadium. It's about Call of Duty.
So that's funny.
Okay.
So I want to quickly touch on the rest of the boys. Let's kind of talk about Kimiko. And
Please.
Frenchie.
Can I jump on Kimiko?
Don't jump on Kamiko, leave her alone.
Okay, can I talk about
Anyone
Kimiko,
says
please?
anything bad
Wait,
about Kamiko,
hold up.
I'm flipping
Hold up.
tables.
Please don't flip the
Swear,
table.
you back?
No.
Hey!
No, bro, I ride for Kimiko. I
well.
ride for
Alright,
Kimiko.
yeah.
But I'm telling you.
What's it? Karen Fukuhara.
Huh?
Karen Fukuhara.
Yeah. Listen, this whole season. I'll give you.
She's adorable, man.
She
I
is.
love her.
Bro, everything that was wrong with the season, I was like, forget it. She said, no.
Oh my
So-
god.
Hey.
That
catch-
touched me. I'm not
that
gonna lie,
touched you guys?
That
I did not care.
Junior,
about that.
Junior,
I
Junior,
don't
Junior,
care about that.
hey, Junior, listen,
I don't
heart,
care about
brother.
that. I
Listen,
don't care
brother,
about
your
that.
heart.
Oh, now she speaks.
Junior,
Okay,
Junior,
I
I'll
don't
cry
know.
right now. I'll cry right now.
I did
Clip
not
it.
care.
I will cry right now.
I did not care. I did not care.
You didn't
You
care.
didn't care,
I
bro.
didn't
She
care.
went, no.
Come on.
What is wrong with
you?
you?
Don't feel that. It's 4 seasons in the making, bro.
Bro, do
Four seasons in the
you know
making.
how long I've wanted her to talk? Yeah? And when she talked, I was
He's
like,
talking for Frenchie. I don't even like Frenchie. Frenchie's
No,
like-
now.
no.
Now,
Okay,
we'll go into Frenchie.
we
He's
can't.
such a
Okay,
nice
okay.
We have to go into Frenchie, guys.
No, let's talk about Frenchie.
I hate
you know
that
what?
she. Wait, before you go into Frenchie, I hate the fact that she spoke for Frenchie. I wish she was
But
something
why-
else.
No, but
I don't like that. I don't like that relationship. Like being a thing. That doesn't make sense to me.
Look, I don't. Look.
It's so forced.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, I disagree. It's not forced. What was forced, yeah, is we didn't get any indication of the early love interest for Frenchie at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it caught me by, I don't know about you guys, it caught me by complete surprise.
Damn.
Didn't make sense, and I just felt like it kind of was only there to kind of like basically prop up a storyline that
I think
Frenchie
so
was
too.
a bad guy and that he has guilt for the actions of his
Yeah.
past.
So there was mentions, like there's little mentions in the past seasons of him doing things with men and stuff like that. But I do agree that it was kind of like just thrown in there in a way. But because no one is going to convince me that at the end of season 3, them walking away and then they do a little twirl. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah,
They walked out the apartment. That they're not love interests.
Yes.
No one's going to convince me that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then for them to do a 180 at
Oh,
the
the
end.
musical. The
Huh?
musical
Yeah,
thing.
the musical,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
yeah.
did a musical, didn't it? Basically like a musical sequence.
Yeah.
Kimiko.
Yeah,
and
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna convince me that they're not love interests. Like, and then for them to do that, and then at the end for season 8 to do a 180, and for her to say like, "Oh, I was
Season
scared
4, yeah.
or something like
Yeah, I was
that,
scared,
or whatever
yeah.
it is," and then she kisses, and I was just like, it was a nice moment for me because I was like, finally,
But
do you
it
know what I
wasn't
mean?
earned.
But yeah, because of that bit, it wasn't earned. Do you know what I mean? But is my issue is more with Frenchie. It's just like, come on, bro, like. You've done all of this bad stuff in your life, really, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I need to turn myself in and do all of that stuff. And I think it was so that they had a conversation, her and Frenchie, talking about, so this is why I can't speak and all of this stuff, and I've done this stuff and I've done that stuff, and he's like, how can we forgive ourselves? I think it's completely different. First of all, Kamiko was a child when all of that stuff happened. Frenchie was a grown man killing families.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
And Kamiko was forced to do these things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She just had to survive at the end of the day. So I just think like the parallels are not really parallels. Do you know what I mean? It's
And
not
also,
the same.
he was more than happy to be released from prison.
Yeah.
By-
He got right back to it.
By,
Yeah.
It was a
by
waste
Butcher.
of runtime.
I think this is.
I agree.
I think this is an external forces at play in regards to him going into prison and then him being pulled out, because apparently they're thinking about recasting Frenchie.
For
So
what reason? Is there some kind of controversy or something?
there are controversies which obviously
Is it the political ones?
yeah, political controversies.
I
which
heard
don't
about that.
So I think that was the original issue, that they wanted to recast him,
Okay, I
and
wasn't
then
aware.
the studio was like, you know what, let's just wrap this one up with him in there, because it would look bad on the actual studio and the episode, because it wouldn't make sense to recast him.
okay.
And then because they want to, because you can't just get rid of him, you have to. He's a part of the boys.
Yeah.
So I think that was the external forces that made that happen, and then they're trying to wrap it up like as how they did.
Yeah.
But again, Junior, you're an idiot. How do you not like Kamiko?
I do like Kimiko.
So you didn't like that bit?
No, he doesn't.
You
like
don't
he
have a
doesn't-
heart,
I just
do
didn't
you?
care.
He
You
doesn't
don't have a
like-
heart, do
He
you?
doesn't like the
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
But when she.
You know
She
what the
said
best
no, and what did he do?
No,
Carried on
you're
going.
doing it wrong. You're doing it
So
wrong.
she
She didn't say
she
no like
wasted
that.
the no.
She didn't say no like that.
Man still with his side. She wasted it. She spoke for nothing. She spoke for nothing. Man was still walking inside the van. Wasted it, bro. Wasted it.
This guy.
I'm not gonna lie though, that girl's power is like just to be like Ken the Van, and then you just that girl's power is crazy.
It's
man.
mad
She's
power.
annoying
It's
though. She's so
OP.
annoying.
Again,
so
She comes
annoying.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But again, that's
God.
why she was so good in Gen V, because of
Yeah.
her character and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
But guys, talk to me about Mother's Milk.
So
Yeah.
So I was gonna go to A Train quickly because I was
No,
gonna
we'll
say,
go to 7, we'll go to 7
after. Mother's Milk. Yeah, I mean, also, a bit frustrating, a little bit frustrating at times because like being trying to be the leader of the boys and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I didn't really like. It's weird with him. It's like sometimes it feels like he's the most on it.
Yeah.
To get rid of these guys, and then there was a moment in that it was just like, oh, I'm gonna leave with my family kind of thing, and then A Train had to convince him of all people and things like that, and I'm just like, I don't know, man, these things are not resonating with me. Do you know what I mean? So yeah,
The math's not mathing.
yeah, I didn't really mess with it too
I
much.
kind of had a sort of a sense of Bad Boys with where he wanted to sort of get out of the game, and like a Martin Lawrence comparison with him and he wanted to get out of the game, and he was convinced to sort of stay, and then he wanted to do it for his cause, and then obviously his family being the main reason why he wants to stay. So I have no qualms.
But A Train was right though. It's like, bro, this initiative that the 7 are trying to do, Homeland and stuff, it's going worldwide.
Yeah.
You go to Belize, it doesn't matter. There's gonna be soups there. There's
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? So it doesn't. We need to stop this now and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it made sense why he had to stay.
What about Billy? What about Billy Butcher?
But okay, now, so before we
Billy
get into
Butcher.
everything, I think right now, I think it's gone so far the accent, everyone's accepted it, even though it's a caricature of a Cockney accent.
So
It's so bad.
So for me,
it doesn't bother me.
Do you know Subs?
I don't know why.
You know what? It didn't used to bother me until our missus kept mentioning. I was like,
Is it?
It's really bad.
No, Subs kind of put it into perspective for me because he said that Carl Urban's a very good actor. He's done incredible accents throughout his career.
Yeah.
This has been something that's been done on purpose since
You reckon?
season 1. And he goes, go back to season 1, like, and watch it, and it's the same. It's uniform. Like, it's not like he's changed it up anything crazy than it already has, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think he's purposely doing it on purpose, like, because it's kind of just as a kind of like just a joke and a kind of commentary and stuff like that. Basically, that's my thing on it. I think.
I mean, it's not authentic, but it just doesn't bother me for some reason. I don't know.
It bothered me like when he's like flipping L and what was the he said something like
when the bull came and he's like, off we fuck. Slowly off we fuck.
he does that thing with enjoying it.
Yeah.
So
And he does this thing where he turns his head a little bit.
Yeah, and he turns his head.
You're welcome.
He's a little bit sassy. Isn't
Yeah, he's like a little sassy.
He said, you're welcome.
But listen, I gotta say, you man, as much as this season wasn't the best,
I still love boys.
you might hate what I'm about to say. I don't know, but
Here we go.
episode 8, as an overall episode, might be one of my favorite of the whole series.
finale?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. As an overall episode,
that episode.
from start to finish, like there's been episodes in the series. I'm talking about season 1, 2, 3, and 4, where it's like they've had episodes that are great because of certain moments within that episode.
Yeah.
Episode 8 had a moment in almost every scene.
Yeah.
It was so good for me. I loved episode 8. I was locked in.
There
bro.
were a lot of good moments in that.
There were a lot of good moments for me. Episode 4.
Episode 4 was fantastic. For me.
Episode 4 was
Episode
an
4.
absolute standout for me.
You know what? Yeah.
You did. Yeah, you wanted to say
Episode
something
4
about that.
Is good.
Yeah.
And it was a great performance.
Yeah.
But why I don't like episode 4 because
Yeah.
the events after episode 4 kind of makes like episode 4 pointless.
Yes.
And I'm speaking towards, I don't know if you want to talk about, but
Homelander,
Homelander
yes.
as a character, he's developing as the villain, or if you see him as a villain, whatnot.
His
It's
origin.
it's just been like, it's been flippy floppy. I thought episode 4 was gonna be okay. He's gonna like be reborn and no longer care about humans or like develop
Yes.
as a character.
And become a
But-
true villain. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then after that, a little breast milk touched his cheek and he's like, and
By
he
the way,
just
by the way,
folds.
we talked
I'm
about
like,
this.
Bro, I
What did he-
think you're going to talk about the same thing.
What did he do? He said
He's gonna do it.
he clutched his pelt and he said, "For me."
After episode 4.
No,
We've got the clip.
the best one. You see, episode 8, he's like, cilantro, and he did a little face. He's like,
Yeah.
you were like
No,
that.
I cannot respect
Bro, the
Homelander.
guy has the best facial expressions.
No,
when
he-
they sat down in the newsroom and she coughed and he said,
Oh yeah.
He said move that.
Move
No.
down.
One
bro, you
more.
looked at her
One
like
more.
she was
One
the
more.
most disgusting thing.
I don't think Anthony Starr is
He's fantastic.
arguably
Incredible.
He's
the
fantastic.
only person that could don the Homelander costume on
He's
and
incredible.
be convincing.
Incredible.
Yeah,
He's
100%.
But now let me go back to my favorite episode 8. By far is the best.
Yeah, me and you are the same.
It's because of
Yeah.
okay, everything else was quality, but I'm dying on this hill. Kimiko, bro. I'm telling
Listen,
you,
bro, that was Junior.
it hurt my heart.
Heart wrenching.
I swear to you,
Heart-wrenching.
it's worse than anything else. She's like, I've been waiting for this for 4 seasons.
Yeah.
For her to talk.
Yeah.
And that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
I don't care. She's
Yeah. So for me, like I agree.
Big facts. Big facts.
Call it for next man.
Yeah.
Fight for yourself, man.
For me,
You know, I like her and sorry to cut you. I like
Yeah.
her and Annie's relationship. You know.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I
good.
do.
They're like
Good
sisters and stuff, and she doesn't.
Because
So,
she showed like a picture or something with them kissing or like.
yeah, the French kiss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
French kiss,
that was
yeah.
that was
That's
cute,
cool.
man. I like
It
their
was-
relationship.
It was
Yeah.
nice. I think for me, episode 4 I really enjoyed. Episode 8 was very good.
Yeah.
I think the last 10 minutes of episode 8 were fantastic.
Was
Brother, listen.
It caught me by surprise. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But again, it all tracks. And the only reason why after a mess season, I am definitely going to be watching season 5
Oh yeah, Sam.
is because of the great characterization of these great characters which we have followed for 4 seasons, and also the way that season ended is very interesting, and I really want to see what happens next.
If you know how the comics end, you know kind of how this is gonna go.
I'm someone who
I'm
hasn't read
staying
the
away. I'm
comics.
staying away from it.
I've never read the
You
comics.
guys don't know what happens.
No.
Oh, you read the comments, then you know the end.
I haven't read it, but I know what happens in it.
Yeah.
I've seen like
Is this a
clips
diabolical
of people.
thing?
You've seen clips.
I've seen clips of people like reviewing the
Yeah.
comic and stuff like that and
Yeah,
talking
no, I'm
about what
staying away
happens in
from
that
it.
because the comic is not great
Okay.
and they deviate certain things from
Oh,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
obviously,
highlights.
Yeah.
this whole presidency thing and stuff
Yeah.
like that
It's
it
part
is
of it.
somewhat parts of
Yeah.
it and things like that.
Interesting.
Because
And
they showed,
Butcher
like,
kind of
No, don't spoil.
no,
please.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying Butcher kind of going to like he's going bad. No, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like
He's
to
Breaking
that,
Bad,
yeah.
yeah.
So it will be interesting to see how it all plays out. But I think we need to talk about Sage quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So-
Yeah.
Sage and
Sister
A-Train.
Sage,
Sage and A-Train.
So
Sister
Sage,
Sage.
The blacks.
yeah, the blacks. She's dangerous, yo.
She is.
I think she's,
Like,
she's a real
she
villain.
is
Bro,
so
she's
dangerous.
For
doing,
her-
she's doing it because
She's
she want to see if she can.
For her to say, "Why did you?" Just to see if I can.
But let's be real though. Is that kind of lazy writing?
No,
A
no.
Is that lazy writing?
Slightly.
Because yeah, this is why I'm mad about the whole of the season. Yeah, I thought Homelander was. I don't think Homelander is the best villain, or like even like top 10 villains anymore. Because he's really stupid. And
Stop
I
it.
can't put a villain that's that dumb.
But he's
because
scary, though.
He's so dumb that you need to put the world's smartest person next to him for him to complete the mission. Because he checked everything.
No, but that's
He
why.
checked
He,
No,
everything.
you know
but
what?
that's
What
why
you
he's
want to
so
say
dangerous.
is you want to say is Anthony Starr's a great actor.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not great.
Yeah.
Right. It's not the greatest. Of
Hold
villains.
up, hold
Yeah,
up, hold
yeah,
up. I
yeah.
He's
disagree.
up there, though,
Well,
man.
hold
He's
up,
up there, he's up
hold
there.
up. I
But
disagree.
he's dumb.
I disagree.
Name a villain that's good.
No.
That's great.
Let me land.
And also like dumb.
Let me land. I disagree. The reason why he's so menacing is because he's dumb and stupid. In Gen V, what's the young boy's name? The younger brother.
Sam.
Sam,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sam, yeah.
Because they don't have the mind of their own, that's why they're menacing. If you give somebody who hasn't got the cognitive ability to sort of understand the world or even conceptualize what's going on, all this power, you're giving a nuclear bomb to a child. That's
Lex Luthor with
no.
intelligence.
Ooh.
Homelander with intelligence, Lex Luthor.
No,
Without
No, he's not.
powers.
He's not. Of course he's
no,
not. Of course he's
no,
not. He's not.
No. Homelander being so dumb and everything make him so much
So
more
you're saying
dangerous.
his ignorance is the reason why he's so dangerous.
Because he's unpredictable.
He's unpredictable.
I don't think that's enough.
There's no rationale to him.
It's not
You
enough
know what? I hear
anymore.
both sides.
It's not
I
enough.
hear-
Enough
I do hear both
Well,
sides.
if I just get some breast milk, it's over.
But that's the beauty about it. though.
Cilantro.
That's the beauty about it. But
Cilantro.
Like, how many people he ripped apart because he wanted to? You have to understand.
No, that
Hold up.
there's good elements of him. I'm not gonna say he's a trash
Okay,
villain.
but you have to understand.
But the
If
bits
he had the smarts, who on
When I
earth
say
could beat him?
When I say the smarts, I mean just have a little bit of intelligence.
No, but that's the whole point.
Just be a
He
little
has to
bit
have a
smart.
chink in his armor. If he was a little bit smart, if he was smart, he'll be unstoppable.
But that's the thing. There's like he's so dumb that you need to put the smartest person in the world next to him.
His
for him
ignorance,
to succeed.
I will say this. I slightly agree with you. And his ignorance kind of just makes certain things funny as well.
Yes.
Because when he's talking to Newman after the news, by the way, the way he outed her, brilliant.
Yeah.
But when he spoke to her afterwards, and she's like, "You're gonna have to arrest half of your company. You're gonna," have
And-
to, and he's like, "You think I didn't think of that?
Yeah.
Of course I thought of that."
That's literally what I turned off. I was like, this guy's a trash villain.
And
He's
also
trash.
when there was that kind of whole like Illuminati party where at Tech Knight's mansion
Yeah.
or whatever.
They asked him hard questions.
They asked him hard questions.
Yeah.
And he didn't have an answer for any
failed.
of
He
them.
had
You know,
to
like
go
when
somewhere
you
else.
have a
You know, if you'd waited another 5 minutes, everyone would have got lasered. Everybody would have got lasered if she didn't jump in. No,
Yeah.
dead serious.
He
That's the
would've-
sort of guy he is. That's why he's so dangerous.
But to go back,
he's dangerous.
Exactly. That's why he's an
But
amazing
that
villain.
does not make him a great
Of course,
villain.
he's a good villain.
But to go back to Mo's point, yeah. What's scary about Sage is the fact that you and I had a conversation like halfway through the show's run. That okay, maybe she's got a bigger plan
Yeah.
to do something good or to kind of infiltrate the Seven,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Mm.
And it doesn't look that way. He's just doing it just to see if she can, which is so scary that someone that smart can have no kind of redeeming kind of like.
He told her like,
Shall I tell you
And that
what-
kind of then poses a question of if someone is really smart, like to the point where they are the smartest person in the world.
Mhm.
Does smartness mean that you have to kind of forego your kind of like morals and ethics?
Okay, let
to-
me throw.
to be successful?
I'm gonna throw.
It's a very
Hold up.
It's a good question.
No, hold up. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
"What about?"
Oppenheimer. That's what he did it because he wanted to see if he could.
No, he did it because he's a Jew and that he didn't want the Nazis to win.
If you
That was the main aim.
He said he knew the dangers in regards to making an atomic bomb, and he got into the element of like, I want to see this through because I want to see if I can.
Rewatch it. I'm not
Bro,
sure because
okay, okay.
I've seen it 3 times.
because that was all like what like igniting the atmosphere and stuff like that. That was all theory as well.
Yes.
Like it wasn't proven or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? But
That in
and I think
itself-
afterwards, where it's like these lot are gonna take this bomb and they're gonna do all of this bad stuff. It's like, oh my god, maybe we shouldn't
Exactly.
have
The
done it.
reason why he
No,
joined
no.
the Manhattan Project is because he said that if he knows what it will cost.
Right.
He must-
Right.
He's got why his eye got. We're not talking about Oppenheimer. Just chill. His
Oh,
eye
but
widened.
I would him though.
No, fair. No, I'm here for the argument, but like fair, because yeah.
But A-Train probably had the best arc in this in this season. I
think so.
I really thought he would be dead by the end of the season.
Same.
Yep.
So I am interested to see what happens with him in season 5.
And Ashley as well.
Yeah.
I want
Brother,
to- bro,
Ashley,
I want-
that
what-
might have been the smartest thing she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
What do you think she will get?
I don't know.
I want
man.
her to get
She's
some
gonna look
weak
ru-
thing.
she's gonna
bro.
look-
I
So
want
someone
her to
said
get hideous.
she'll get the power to grow back her hair.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
saying.
wild. Yeah. But I am interested to see. It's like also obviously next year we're getting Gen V, and then the year after that
Yeah.
the boys.
Yes.
Obviously Marie from Gen V is gonna play a huge part.
Huge part.
We know that she's gonna play a huge part. Huh?
No, I said yeah.
Yeah, because she has the same powers as Newman,
Yes,
Yeah.
essentially.
right? So
What do you think about
But-
Newman dying in the manner she did?
I hated it.
Yeah.
I really did hate it. That's
Yeah.
my one biggest gripe about that
Yeah.
episode. I didn't like it, man. I actually really like that character,
She's
Yeah.
a great actor.
and I wanted
She's
to
a
see
great
more of her.
actor.
Yeah, but
She's
I guess
a-
Marie is kind of take her place in terms of power sets and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I really wish we saw if she could actually do damage to Homelander, even if
Yeah.
it's like she's trying to pop his head off and he could feel it a bit, but it's not happening. Do you know what I mean?
That would've
Something
been
like
good,
that.
yeah.
But it never happened because she was just too afraid, which I understand. But yeah, I didn't really like that. I like how Butcher was kind of like, you see how he looked so ill,
Yes.
and then as soon as he lets Kessler take over, he looks fine.
So my thing
like-
was, is that in his mind or is it? I thought it was kind of flashback because he looked completely fine. I'm
He was
thinking
fine,
maybe
yeah.
this wasn't real.
he let Tezza take over.
He let
Yeah,
Kessler
the
He
take
let
parasite
Kessler
take
take over,
over.
yeah. He let the tumor take
power
over.
of the mind, I
This-
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's everything from me though, man.
I mean, you got anything else to say? We're all here for season 5, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm here
yeah,
for
we're
season
gonna
5. I'm
watch
looking
it.
forward to season 5.
We're
This
here
season
for
was just trash.
Yeah, we'll see.
I want Kimiko sing in this one episode. Anyway. If you can see.
Kamiko, man. I love her,
Shout out
man.
to her, man.
Goodness me.
No.
Nah, I'm with her.
No,
Just
no, you're
cut,
not.
leave Frenchie, man. Let him go.
Do you know, I ain't mad if she leaves him.
Yeah, I'm mad.
I ain't mad if she
She
leaves
deserves
him.
better. She deserves the best.
Yeah.
She does deserve the best. Yeah, facts, big facts.
Correct.
She's so adorable. You see when he walked in, he's like, "I'm the genius of all geniuses," and he's like, "What happened to you
She
guys?" And
was
she
so
smiled,
elated.
and then she went like, this. "I love her, man."
With the baby arm. Or the baby leg.
Baby, like, yeah.
That reminds me of Deadpool, the baby leg.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That's funny.
All right, guys. Well, that was our review for The Boys season 4. Let us know what you guys thought of the season as a whole, and let us know what you're looking forward to in season 5. If you're looking forward to season 5, just get down in the comments and let us know. We'll be talking back to you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. You got Boys review, right?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I'm
Boys.
just not
But he's
trusting.
got past Boys reviews anyway for this season 2.
Yeah.
He's got one with me and Caleb, and he's got one with Ken too. So
Yeah.
go check that out. Ken, right? It was Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Ken as well. Yeah, so go check that out on the Outtake Network channel. All the Outtake Network socials are down below in the description, so follow them up. And we'll see you guys for more reviews. Peace.
Peace.